Once upon a time, there lived a woman named Ozioma. Ozioma was the wife of the popular businessman in the village. Her husband Ikenga beat her at every given opportunity, and one morning, Ozioma, unable to withstand the beating and mental torture from her husband, decided to run back to her father's house. Her father, Chief Udenze, was shocked to see his daughter in his home. He questioned her to know why she left her husband's house, and Ozioma narrated to him all her struggles and sufferings in the hands of her wicked husband. Chief Udenze, without mincing words, sent his daughter back to her husband's house, saying that no daughter of his would drag his name in the mud. In their village, people frowned upon broken marriages, especially when a woman opts out of a marriage voluntarily. The villagers always concluded that the woman lacked home training and was not properly raised by her parents. Ozioma, on seeing her father's reaction, returned back to her husband's house to meet her angry husband, who beat her up to a stupor. Ozioma slept that night in pain, and by morning, she woke up and noticed that her husband was still asleep. She went about her daily activities and decided to serve her husband his favorite meal for breakfast when she noticed that her husband was dead. Terrified at the sight of her husband's lifeless body, Ozioma ran out of their hut as she screamed in fear, attracting the villagers who gathered to see what was going on. Soon, the news of her husband's death spread around the village, and the husband's family all gathered at Ikenga's home, including his twin brother Ikenna, who screamed in pain on sighting his deceased brother. He accused Ozioma of killing his brother, saying that Ozioma had threatened to kill his twin brother on several occasions. Ozioma could not believe her ears, as she knew those threats were baseless threats she made out of anger when her husband was beating her up. However, Ikenna was convinced that Ozioma had a hand in the death of his brother. According to their tradition, any woman who kills her husband is to be buried alongside her husband's corpse, and Ikenna was hell-bent on ensuring that Ozioma is buried with his twin brother's body. Ozioma's father, on hearing Ikenna's accusations, pleaded with the village elders to not jump to conclusions until his daughter performs the sacred rituals which would reveal if she is guilty or innocent. The elders, knowing how grave the consequences attached to the accusation levied against Ozioma was, agreed for Ozioma to perform the ritual first to prove her innocence. Ozioma was so terrified as she had to undertake several tasks as part of the sacred ritual. The elders then informed her father that the ritual would be performed late that night and that he should ensure that his daughter avails herself for the ceremony, or else everyone will assume that she is guilty. When night came, Ozioma arrived at the village shrine with her father, and the chief priest informed her of all that she had to do to prove her innocence. He handed her a substance to drink, saying that it was the water used to wash her husband's dead body. The chief priest revealed that Ozioma would have to drink the water, after which she would sleep next to her husband's lifeless body overnight. If by morning Ozioma wakes up unable to speak, everyone would know that she had a hand in the death of her husband. But if she's able to speak, then she will be absolved of all the allegations levied against her.